Let's look at the increase in money supply relative to inflation. A lot of people say that inflation has absolutely nothing to do with the increase in money supply. Well, this graph shows you the opposite. In this graph, courtesy of macro strategy, what you will see is that the relationship is one-to-one, excess money supply versus inflation. It is absolutely false that inflation has absolutely nothing to the growth of money. The reality is that the correlation is absolutely unequivocal, and that the reason why we have persistent inflation right now, as Borio and others, Congdon, Castañeda, so many studies have proven, the reason why we have persistent inflation right now is because of excess money growth, well above the increase in real GDP. If we look at this other graph, it is even more evident. This table, courtesy of Professor Steve Hanke, shows that money growth relative to inflation, the correlation is absolutely evident in all economies in different periods of time, even in that period in which they said that inflation was very low and that money growth was not the problem. So, again, the correlation between money supply and inflation is absolutely undeniable. If we go to the next graph, what we will see, courtesy of Jerome Lockland, is that the euro utilization globally is collapsing. And it is collapsing, obviously, because the monetary imbalances of the euro area are higher than those of the United States and others. Obviously, what this means is, on the one hand, much lower utilization of the euro, which comes from much higher printing of money from the ECB. Its balance sheet is almost double relative to GDP, that of the Federal Reserve. But furthermore, what's very important here is that the evidence of the slowdown in the euro area economy, plus the slowdown in Germany, added to the weakening of the enormous trade surplus of the euro area, present yet again the larger imbalances of the euro relative to the US dollar. So ultimately, what we always have to remember is that monetary policy is not a game of who wins, but a game of who loses first. And yes, the monetary and fiscal imbalances of the United States, phenomenal, but they're much worse in the euro area and the competing currencies. Therefore, the effect of the sudden stop in emerging and developed markets is extremely evident. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave your comments below, and keep defending freedom. Thank you very much.